All right, guys, it is time. Today is day 0. We are getting ready. Bob's going through. We have to go through the trailer, make sure that we have the plus minus on what we want to bring, make sure it's there. The tech line is insanely long. The amount of cars that are here is crazy. It's crazy overwhelming how much stuff is here right now to participate in this event. It is cool to kind of walk around and see what's here. Now, obviously, we were here really early because we had wanted to test Bob's setup, and I didn't give you guys a video on that. So that's going to be the main purpose of today's video, is show you guys how testing went. It's going to be kind of clipped together and then me describing what's going on. But it's just going to be a quick video, catch you guys up on how testing went with the faceplated transmission, the adjustable clutch, and the newfound horsepower, which all went really well. So let's just jump into that, and then we'll also bring you in this video. We'll go walk around the pits. Maybe we talk to some people we know and show you guys what the heck is here. But first, I want to address Bob's stuff because that's what we're going to be following all week, and that's what we're going to be driving in all week. So let's do that. Dan and Emily are here. Woo!
Hello.
And it's been really fun the last couple days getting Bob's car sorted out. So let's just start from the top. So we actually planned this whole trip around going to Bradenton on Thursday for a private test and tune because the flyer said pro test session Wednesday, Thursday, and then it was participants only is what was posted on there for qualifying, obviously, on Friday, Saturday, and then eliminations on Saturday and Sunday. However, we were told at the gate that you had to be a participant, which is not what was posted. So they kind of just snafu'd our plans, wanted to pay another $200 for a tech card. So it'd be $500 for a test and tune. We decided not to do that and actually drove up to Orlando a day early. So we came here Thursday midday and we got our first 2 passes off with the new setup. We took a lot of timing out of it for 2 reasons. One, I wanted Bob to feel what it was like to shift the faceplated transmission without putting 1,300 horsepower through it right away. And 2, I wanted to kind of get a feel for the clutch also, see what it was going to do, and then kind of adjust accordingly. And it went pretty well. The first pass, it ran exactly what it averaged at Sick Week last year without him having to do any footwork on the clutch. So that worked pretty good. So it went 965 at 148 miles an hour, which is its average mile an hour and its average ET of all last year. So we made some changes, and the car went out there with a little bit more power and pretty much ran the identical pass, short of the identical 330 with a small gain, and we aborted a mission after that because Bob was still getting used to shifting it and didn't get it shifted. So that went pretty well. And then I decided I wanted to make a bigger change. We only got 2 passes that day, unfortunately. So I decided I wanted to make a bigger change going into Friday morning. And rather than making small swings at it, I wanted to put power back in it. I wanted to put weight on the clutch. I wanted to put base pressure in it because it would not get the first second of track. It would not move. So our 2 passes that ran what it would average just didn't have the first second of the track. It was like going nowhere. And then the clutch would come in really hard and either kick the tire to the point where I needed to pull power out of it, or I needed to get the car to gain momentum sooner. And gaining momentum sooner is definitely the route that we take on everything else. So get it to go, and that'll help it get through any kind of traction struggles it has at the top of first gear. And that's the route that we went. So we put a bunch of clutch in it, and it really started to move. We were able to get the 60-foot. It was just continually dropping, 152, 151, and then we made a big swing, and it jumped right to 144. So we were obviously in the right direction there, and we've been whittling away at it little by little ever since. Saturday being yesterday, we came in with a new clutch tune-up, new program, everything ready to go. A lot of complications at the track, both Friday, Saturday with the Cadillac attack they were running. A lot of cars blowing up, a lot of cars blowing antifreeze on the track. I mean, the amount of downtime that was involved in yesterday racing and Friday racing was pretty astronomical. I'm kind of hoping that sick week participants aren't leaning on their shit as hard as these Cadillac attack guys were, because if it continues like this throughout the week, it's going to be pretty frustrating, and there's no way everybody's going to be able to go through stuff, because there's 300 something cars in this event. So, you know, they really gotta not do that, because that was not good. So Saturday we went up there and we were able to replicate the 60 foot within 10,000ths of a second, meaning we went 1.41 and then we went 1.42, so it was very close. And then with that, Bob, well, his first pass actually Saturday was not good. He left it in third gear. So we made all these changes to the tune-up, we made all these changes to the clutch, and then it goes out there and literally just chews on the clutch for like 2 seconds. And we were like, what the hell did we do? So I called Pat and he's like, I don't think you left in low gear. Definitely something you guys need to look at. You can see they're still getting the trailer ready. He's like, there's a good potential that you left in like third gear. So after reviewing the play with Bob and looking at some GoPros that Margaret has, it did seem like, yes, it did left in third gear. So we didn't make any changes at all. Left the same exact tune-up all across the board in it, and then went back out there last night on our first good pass of the day, second pass of the day total, and all we ended up getting yesterday. And it went 9:04.3 at 157.8 miles an hour with a 589 eighth mile, which is his personal best. Now that was 3 60 foots that we've accomplished in the 140 to 142 range. Which is a pretty good start. We'll probably get, right now I have it a little bit more aggressive. Really like to see for the weekend average of the mid 130 60 foots with like a 578th, and that should put us in the wheelhouse of like an 880 pass, which is really our goal for the week. So yesterday really showed true. Now we have the opportunity to test today on day 0, but I mean, we have like 9 passes on this thing. We ran into issues on Friday night with the blower belt shredding. So I got some iPhone videos of how we fix that. I'm gonna put that in here. Blower belt is gone. Did it come through the hood? No, I'll do a number on it, but
I don't know where she is, but
I wonder when we had a problem with Bob's car. It's running really good, although it shredded a belt yesterday. I think we're putting everything under some new tension, and it's really, really difficult to do what we're doing to the driveline on the blower. So it shredded a belt. There's belt shrapnel everywhere. We got to get that out of here. It's sucked up a bunch. I don't know if you guys can see in there, but there's like black rubber marks. And there's one little bent fin, so we're going to be running that. But we got to take this intake tube off, dig out the intercooler, get all the belt out of it. And then right now, we're building an Ace Hardware brace that's going to go from this blower to the strut tower. I'll show you guys. I got some really thick angle iron. I already got it to size. I got the blower bracket crossed over. I just used a piece of paper, punch the holes in it to match. So there's that. I'll end up trimming this and making it pretty nice actually. But I'm gonna drill the holes in this, make sure it bolts to the front, and then we have like a whole tie rod apparatus that we're gonna basically pull on this to the strut tower, and that should strengthen the blower, because what happens is that this is flexing, moving forward, the belt rides off the front and tries to climb this edge, which is like polished now, and the edge is pretty sharp, and it started to shred the belt a little bit, and then the stress that it's putting it under ended up breaking it. So that's what's going on right now. Once I drill the holes and start mocking it up, I'll show you what else we have to do to make this work. It's like 83 already this morning. It's gonna be 85 today, but during sick week it's gonna be really cool. So this is the Cadillac attack. We are doing testing. We're in the sick week shootout, and that's what we're gonna be doing for the rest of the day. How's it going, Bob?
It's going.
What are we doing now?
We're about to jack up the car so we can get this wheel off. So fabrication step 2 or 5 can commence.
Yeah. So this is our brace mock-up right now. Not too shabby for the 30 minutes we've been in the field with this unit. So I got the hole drilled. I know where it's got to go. So that's going to go in there through bolts. I'll be able to put tension on the bracket. I wanted this to end up a little bit lower, but my holes were off and I wanted to have a lot of overlap on here, so this will be good. It will do the job. It actually doesn't look too bad. We're going to paint that bracket and shape it up a little bit better. But this is going to look kind of legit. We do need a left-handed nut because this thing has like a ton of play in it without having a jam nut, and this center's aluminum. So I'm worried about that wearing out by constantly shaking. So we will get a left-handed jam nut at the store down the road. And then I got to build a backing plate that's going to sit on the backside of the strut tower for moral support through the hell that it's going to be given trying to hold this thing together down the 1320. But that's a quick update on the old support there. End up trimming this and trim this and kind of make it look nice and then paint it black, and it's gonna look like it was meant to be, Bob.
Yes, it will.
It ain't billet, but she gonna work.
It'll work.
All right, and that worked really well. That's a turnbuckle that we made to hold the blower brace back, and when he went out there and shifted this thing like a boss last night, the belt did not show any signs of wear anywhere. It does not look like the bracket's moving at all. And we set up like a mini fab shop to build that, so that worked out really good. So happy with how that all came together for sure. And then that allowed us to run. So now we're probably not going to make a test pass today. I think we have, at the worst case scenario, we have a 140 with a 9.0 tune-up in it, which is a half a second faster, or like 7/10 of a second faster than his average at the last sick event. So he will be happy with that. But really, ultimately, the goal is 135s and 880s. You know, with whatever eighth mile is in between there. The air is going to be way better this week than what it was yesterday also. So just there alone, we should pick up some power. We put the bell mouth on it. We put some timing back in it. We got rid of some shift retards. I mean, there's like a ton of stuff for this next pass that will either go or we'll have to re-elaborate how aggressive we're going to get on the next step. Concern that we had was that blower brace, which we were able to fix up actually pretty well. I think it's something that we want to elaborate on and make it better, but at the same time it's like, oh well, we did that on a Saturday morning on sick week before we went on sick week, so maybe it'll just stick with the car until it proves to be a failure, because it's kind of cool that we just went to Ace Hardware and bought a bunch of shit and made it happen, and now it seems to be pretty good. Bob. All right, let's get into some track footage. We're gonna get prepared here, and we'll walk around the pits and show you guys some of the cool shit that's here. Look at these famous guys over here. Oh, what's up? What's up, man?
How you doing, man?
Your progress has been impeccable.
Thank you.
It's really crazy what you did this last month.
Appreciate it, man.
Nice
It's been
job.
from a ton of help from a ton of people. I mean, seriously, like a ton of people.
It turned out really good. You guys did a good job.
Appreciate it, man.
How's the switch to fuel tech going so far?
So far, excellent.
It's great, right?
We haven't been
It's
down
not
the
bad.
track yet, but so far, I am beyond thrilled. I mean, we came from,
AEM Infinity,
yeah,
right?
so I mean, it's just, you know, from technology that's not even in this era to now new current day stuff. So
Yeah.
I'm excited. Still working out bugs because I just don't know this like I did the Infinity,
Right.
but we'll get through it.
I've messed with both systems quite a bit, so if there's anything that I can do to help you out, just let me know.
Appreciate it. I am trying to
I'll be
figure out
along
how
with the ride for
to.
ya.
I'm trying to figure out how to associate the CAN module right now for the EGTs.
What's the goal, RC? This week,
seven-
aside from finishing.
Definitely want to finish. We want to go 750s and faster for the week, so we want to average faster than 750.
And what class are you racing in?
Super Street.
Sweet. How do you know how many people are racing in Super Street?
I don't. I know there's Zach Myers. I know is real fast. He's going to be a tough competitor. We've got Michael Deal. They're also real tough competitors. So quite a few people that we got to worry about.
Cool.
So we're yeah. It'll be. Hopefully we can get some. I'm hoping they're going to open up for testing.
Yeah.
Because this will be our first shakedown.
Right. And the errors should be similar to what we should be seeing all week, so it should make for a good test session today. What's the size of the turbo on this thing?
It's Jose's 98 no time. Yeah, huge shout out to Doug and Mike over at Motion. I mean, they hooked us up. Rife, TBM, and Motion were a huge part of it. My boy Lou, motherfucker was at my house every damn day helping me out.
He doesn't have any quit.
Nick knows me. He's like,
No.
we got to do. A racer need help. I'm on it, man.
He's one of the only guys I know that works like we do.
Bro, every day.
Well, we'll be along with ride with you guys too. So if you need anything, let us know.
This guy's got unbelievable drive. Just unbelievable. Thank you.
All right, we'll see you guys soon. You get the watt box on?
Yeah, I did.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna build another one. I don't know what color I'm gonna paint it. Red, white, or blue, one or the other.
Right?
Nobody's got
I think
white.
Huff already beat it.
Nice.
I think he broke it.
Everybody's gotta have white grid. Yeah.
But he got us past this time.
Nice work, man.
Thank you.
Lot of
We're
work.
here, yo.
Lot of work. I'm looking around. I'm looking for all the people I watched struggle to get here this week, and I'm like,
it's been like I don't even remember what day it is right
Where are you
now.
from?
yeah.
Nebraska.
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 Yeah.
So what? I mean, so what'd you end up with in here now?
So this is the same motor I've had in it up till all the drag and drives. This is the motor.
Okay.
My goal this winter was to lighten it up.
So this motor's completed multiple drag and drives already.
Yep.
Okay.
I wanted to lighten it up, so I bought an aluminum block for it, transferred the rotating assembly over to the aluminum block, Bewley spec, just a little bit different cam, and then I'm like, oh, well, I'm at it, I'm going to hit it with a bunch of compression, and that was my downfall, I feel like.
Yep.
It wasn't a bunch, it was 8/10 more than this motor in, which in my head I didn't think was that much, but it obviously turned out to be too much. So
I did the same.
we broke that one on the 4th pass, so old trusty went back in, which had to rebalance the rotating assembly, you know, so I've got an awesome machinist that kicked butt and got it done. We got it put together, and
So you've been non-stop energy drinks for the last 72 hours or more?
it's
been about a week, right?
it's
Last
been, yeah.
Saturday is when it got.
I started, so I also, in the deal of saving weight, I cut the entire front of the car off from the firewall forward.
Okay. I was gonna say it looks like a lot more room than I remember last time.
So it's been 3 months of weekends thrashing to get all that done. All new turbo kit, new turbo. So it's been.
What turbo are you putting on this year?
So it's a 106 comp, but it's oilless.
Okay.
Again, to go back to trying to save weight.
Yeah.
So.
Saved you some time too, right?
Yep. Yep.
Well, you guys did a great job.
Thank you.
Everything looks really nice. Oh man, what a hustle!
It's been crazy.
What's the goal for the week aside from finishing? That's
I'd like
obviously
to be
number one.
sevens at every track would be really nice.
Yep.
And it's hard for me because I'm super competitive, but finishing is top. So
Yeah,
if it
right.
doesn't happen, I just want to, because I'm now on 2 drag and drives that I've broke at in
Okay.
a row. So
Oh, in a row.
yeah, because
So they're coming into this one.
this
with two
one and then race
broke.
week 2.0 I broke too. So.
Okay, all right. So obviously finishing has moved up as a priority
Yes.
rather than speed.
Yep.
Well,
yep.
good luck, Chad. We'll be with you.
Appreciate
We're
it.
racing Bob's, the black SN95 car
Oh,
with the Pro
nice.
Charger.
Yes. Yeah, that
so I'll
car's
be
awesome.
riding with him, and well, obviously we're stick shift guys. So.
Yes.
All right. Good luck, buddy. We'll see you
Appreciate it.
soon.
Thank you so much.
This thing's badass, man.
Thank you, brother.
I love the B-Lock 10 holes. That's cool. What's the setup in this thing, if you don't mind sharing?
Coyote with a Whipple.
Okay. What transmission? Still rocking a stock style shifter.
6R80.
Oh, okay. Very cool.
Came with the engine.
Super clean. Stock 6R80 or?
Yeah, stock converter,
Okay. So she's got a lot of low end.
air conditioning.
Okay. Wow. Super clean.
911 at 154.
It's run 911 at
Yeah.
154?
So
Wow.
I'm hoping with the cool air, might see the.
That's going to save you this week.
might see my first 899.
Yeah, yeah. You're going to have great air this week. I don't know where I've seen this car before. Where are you out of?
Fort Lauderdale.
Fort Lauderdale. So you're from down here. I must
Yeah.
just follow you on Instagram or something. 'cause
Probably.
It's super clean.
Thank you.
It's very well done. What's the goals for the week then?
899.
$8.99? We're chasing the same thing in stick shift.
$8.99 every race.
Yes, right, right. Well, good luck to you. We'll see you out there. Nice
brother.
car. you're racing now. This car is a 3-liter Whipple with Holly. You go Holly now?
Yep.
So you're off the stock computer.
Right.
Were you off the stock computer last year?
It's had the Holly for about 2 or 3 years.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yep.
Really helps this platform a lot.
Yeah, once you put the cams, the big cams in there, the factory ECU goes a little bit wanky.
Now, are you doing a digital dash too, or are you running a stock gauge cluster?
No, it has the digital dash.
Okay. Okay. So we just tried the Mega Squirt, the plug and play thing.
Yep.
And because we wanted the stock cluster on another Cobra, probably same power level and everything as yours. But the dash still stops at 7. So the motor will rev to 8.
Right.
And then the Mega Squirt 3 gives up at 8,000. But it's funny that the tack just goes bink. And then it goes, what?
I didn't really want to swap it because the car's got like 28,000 miles
so
on
clean,
it. And I
it's
figured
so
once
nice.
I take the dash out, then the mileage isn't really accurate. So Zach Yasko, he put it all on for me a couple years ago, and he just did everything, and his buddy Avid Speed tuned it.
Right.
And then he kind of helps me out, anytime I need something. But we haven't done anything to it in a couple of years, and he keeps telling me, let's turn it up, let's turn it up. And I'm like, you know what? I'm doing just fine the way it is. But now I'm starting to get to where there are, like consistency used to be the goal.
Yeah.
And now it's like everybody's consistently going 8s.
Yeah, right.
So
what's the combination as far as blower and pulley?
So
it's a 3-liter Whipple.
Yeah, it's a 3.5 4-pound,
Okay.
and it makes about 24 pounds.
Okay.
So pretty low compared to what
Some of these guys are screaming with.
exactly. And I think if I were to just go a pound more, that would be the difference between that
Tip it over.
9.1 to the 8. But
Now, is it an untouched Whipple or is it a ported Whipple?
it's ported.
It is a ported Whipple.
It doesn't have the rotors though. It's just
So it's
got
an
this-
older Whipple before the race rotor.
Well, they offered me the race rotor, but I chose to go this route because I just
Stick
figured
with what you have.
Exactly.
Gotcha. Well, we'll be competing.
Yeah.
So
Look
we'll
forward
stay in
to it.
touch. If you guys need anything, obviously, we're happy to help. We're pretty familiar with all this stuff too. So if there's anything that you need, we're happy to help you.
Hopefully we won't need any help.
That's right. All right. Good talking to you. How you guys doing?
Hello.
This thing's bad to the bone.
Thanks, man.
Looks awesome.
Appreciate it. Let's hope it runs awesome.
Yeah, right? New combination or proven setup?
I mean, we did drag week last year with it.
Okay.
And it was a new combination of drag
Then?
week. So we have one drag and drive under our belt. But
Okay.
we learned a lot.
Right.
So we made some changes.
It looks fantastic. What class you guys running in?
Ultimate iron, unlimited iron.
Okay.
Yeah.
Excellent. It looks sweet. I mean, this is OG, right?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Sean and I and another friend, this is my first drag car.
Okay.
So we went and bought the car, and it was a factory car. Obviously, it wasn't this, but
Right.
that's what it looked like when I bought it.
Yeah,
I didn't even change it.
I had to touch it. Sorry.
No, you're fine. That's the beauty of this thing, you know?
Yeah, right.
You can get dirty with it.
Well, we'll be keeping your eye on you. It looks great.